Have you ever kicked yourself for missing out on a golden opportunity? Well, prepare to never feel that regret again. In this video, I will show you why online courses are the best way to create big money online, and I will show you the 3 steps you need to take to join this booming industry so you too can make real money online from your home. Let's talk numbers, and I mean big numbers. The e-learning market is skyrocketing, with studies showing it could hit an astonishing $375 billion by 2026. As you're watching this, there are hundreds of thousands of people buying an online course right now. That's not just growth, that's a revolution. So waste no more time trying to decide whether to jump in or not. And if you're ready to jump in, I created a whole free class with everything you need to know to make 10K per month with an online course. You can grab that for free in the link in the description. I started creating online courses from my home 10 years ago without knowing a thing about this, without technology, without followers, and while caring for my 2-year-old son and my newborn daughter. I made my way up to become one of Mindvalley's top online course creators. And I now run my own 7-figure online business, mostly in my pajamas. I fell in love with this lifestyle of making money from my home, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this. And if you're wondering, am I late? Should I have started earlier? Let me reassure you, you are not late. This business will keep growing and growing like crazy. If you start today your online course, you are doing it at the perfect time. It's like going back in time, let's say to 2015, and telling you to start a YouTube channel, sharing your knowledge and posting 1 video a month. Imagine the impact you could have today, the money you would be making. It's that change in perspective. It's that aha moment, and it's here now, and it is much simpler than you can imagine. And the money you can make with this, let's put it this way. So there are some things you can do online that will make you money to buy clothes. Selling an online course can make you money to buy homes. And you can do it from your kitchen counter with way less dedication than any 9-to-5 job. And unlike many other options to make money online, like, I don't know, doing online service or selling stuff on Amazon, an online course is not a hamster wheel type of job. It's quite the contrary. So if you have a profession, a passion, a hobby, or any valuable experience, you should totally create an online course around that. And today, I will show you the 3 simple steps that you need to take. It doesn't matter what your profession or your hobby is about, just think about it. Coaches, makeup artists, music teachers, tech gurus, yoga instructors, fitness trainers, people from very different areas are monetizing what they know by packaging everything into one online course that they create once and they sell forever. These people are exactly like you. In fact, many of them have less skills or dedication than you, and they're not just making a living, they're building an empire from their home. And you can build your online course on whatever you know how to do. Well, Florencia, but what if my skill is something super boring? Nobody would pay for it. No problem. You can build a super profitable online course from a super boring skill. Check this out. Have you heard about Miss Excel? Well, she's a girl who's making 100K per day teaching people how to use Excel. Excel spreadsheets. Can you think of a more boring thing to teach? Well, she used to work in a corporate job and used Excel a lot, and then one day she started creating these courses in her bedroom with no other equipment than her phone. And she's not an anomaly, you know, we're seeing photographers and real estate agents and wedding planners and medical doctors and even beekeepers turning their passion into profit through online courses. These are people who have realized that their expertise is valuable and there's a whole online world willing to pay for it. So let's face it, the traditional educational model, you know, the 4-year expensive degree is being outpaced. Today, people are choosing targeted self-education programs. They're seeking out the exact knowledge they need precisely when they need it in their careers or their personal lives. So instead of a broad and often outdated and boring curriculum, they're learning from other people online, often at a fraction of the cost and time. Take marketing, for example. Instead of spending, I don't know, years and years in university lecture halls that can be pretty useless, people are learning from digital marketers online and applying those skills to start generating revenue within months, sometimes weeks. So, why not you? With the skills or hobbies or experiences you have, There's an audience out there hungry to learn. So the question is no longer, why should I start an online course? But what am I waiting for? I'm going to give you a proven framework right now that you can use to start your online course today. But before we do that, please subscribe to my channel. So, step 1, what can I sell? What can I create an online course on? So as an online business coach, this is the #1 comment I get whenever I ask someone, why are you not selling your online courses yet? And they go, well, I'm not a world-class expert in my field. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a guru. I've never taught anything before, and I don't have a degree in this. So let me start by busting this myth. You do not need to be a guru. You do not need to be a world-class expert or former Harvard professor to build an online course. You don't need a master's degree. You don't need hundreds of testimonials or a book to create a profitable online course. Nope, none of that, nada, zero. The only thing you need is to be a few steps ahead of other people in something. So let's say you went from being a couch potato who hated exercising to running your first 10K. Well, one of the students in my program is making 7K per month, selling a course called How to Run Your First 5K Even If You Hate Running. She's not a gold medalist. She's just a few steps ahead of her ideal clients. And her clients love her. Why? Because she deeply understands them. Because they're just like her a few years ago. So, to start brainstorming ideas about your course topic, consider these 3 pathways. 1. Your professional experience. What have you learned from your job or career that others might find valuable? Those Excel skills that lady capitalized on might seem very ordinary to you, but they can be exactly what someone else needs and they're making her a lot of cash. 2. Personal transformations. Reflect on the results you've achieved or, lessons you've learned in recent years, whether in nutrition, beauty, fitness, business, health, whatever. Your journey can guide others. Often, your ideal student is just yourself, your past version of yourself. 3, impact on others. Have you ever helped someone overcome a challenge? You've helped maybe people lose weight or do their makeup better or make their homes look nicer. Whether it's in health, relationship, finances, it doesn't matter. Any other area, these are real life transformations people are seeking. Step 2, how can I make people buy from me? So maybe you say, all right, Florencia, I'm in, but there's a ton of people out there doing the same thing. So how do I stand out? And I know there's people teaching online course creation that make this step very long. And we could spend all day outlining the hero's journey of your future student and mapping out all the enrollment process and discussing how to build your authority to create virtuous cycle of client acquisition. But I like keeping things simple and fast. So I will now share with you what I find to be the most impactful thing to double your sales. You need to craft an irresistible offer. Now, here's the first thing I walk my students through to help them build an irresistible offer. A simple formula that not only helps you frame what your course is about and who's it for, but it also gives you a title for your course that will sell. And the formula is, here we go, transformation in time with amount of effort without struggle at this price point. Let me explain. People will pay for transformation in the least amount of time without the usual pain of getting there at a good price. So let's break it down with some example. Let's say you want to teach a course on mastering Spanish. So your course is Master Spanish Conversations. Speak with confidence in just 30 days with only 10 minutes a day without boring grammar books for just $47. Let's say your course is on diet and wellness. So revamp your eating habits in 30 days with simple meal plans without feeling hungry for an early bird price of $89. Let's say you're into real estate. So you could title your course using this formula like this. Skyrocket your sales techniques in 5 weeks with insider tips without cold calling at a competitive rate of $159. Let's say you're into the health and fitness industry. So your course could be named Achieve Your Dream Physique in 90 days with short daily workouts without expensive equipment at a value price of $119. See the magic at work? This formula frames your course into a clear promise, a transformation that's achievable, time-bound, effort-defined, struggle-free, and at a price that screams value. It's not just a title, it's a commitment, a journey you're inviting your students on. So grab a pen and start playing around with this formula. What transformation can you offer? How quickly can your students see results? What typical struggles can you help them bypass? Answer this and you've got your starting point. So what's next? Well, it's time to create your course. By the way, if you're enjoying this, come on and hit that like button. It's like a virtual applause and music to my ears. Step 3, create your course. This used to be a very long and tedious process. I started this in 2015 and back then you had to do everything yourself. But today everything has changed. It is so simple that anyone can do it. And you don't even need to spend money to try this out. There are great platforms out there that offer free trials with zero initial costs. For example, Kajabi. I personally use this. It's my favorite because I find it to be the easiest. And you can also use AI tools to help you build the modules of your course in no time. It has never been so easy as today. By the way, I recorded a video explaining how AI can help you as a course creator, so go check it out if you're interested. If you want to learn all my insider tricks to build an online course that creates 10K per month, click the link in the description and access the class for free. Can you imagine what your life could look like in a few weeks once you have an online course that is generating passive income for you while you're busy living life, taking care of your kids, or going on vacation? Just imagine the freedom of owning your schedule, of deciding when and how to work, and the peace of mind of knowing that you're constantly generating revenue off something you built once. You already have what it takes to make it happen. So stop letting excuses stop you. You don't need to be a guru. You don't need to have previous experience. You don't need to have technology. You don't need to have followers on social media. You don't need to hire people to get this done. You just need to make a decision to stop trading your time for money, to stop scrolling through Instagram secretly envying those who figured this thing out, to stop wishing you could do it. You can join the millions of people around the globe who are building 6- and 7-figure businesses from their homes. This is a new era, a new way of working, a new way of making money, a new way of living. And if this resonates with you, you are very welcome to join us. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next videos I have in store for you. You will like them. Till next time.